So I guess I'm going to be completely flying by the seat of my pants today. Welcome to episode 47 of Low Tide, the official program for Rude Planet, and I'm your host. And man, you know, I've been ruminating. Is that going to be the right word? I've been stewing in my own thoughts about, like what I was going to do for today's episode, because I've sort of committed myself to, doing episodes on Tuesdays and Fridays. And I think, that I've been working on a pretty good pace. I started doing episodes back, and April 25th was the first episode of Low Tide. And since then, I've done a total of 46, this being the 47th. Today is, the day I'm filming this is November 1st. The day it will air is November 3rd. And, I've been working at a pretty good pace. But, I get to the point where, I feel like, oftentimes I'm doing the same thing over and over again. And, instead of, just churning out content, I want to be able to actually, really engage in my audience in a way that I think is meaningful. And the big problem of it is that, I keep putting out more stuff, and I'm getting to the point where I'm forgetting what I'm talking about or what subject matters I address, from week to week to week. And, last week, I didn't have anything for Friday. I had no idea what I was going to do, and I had decided I was just simply going to review some of the books I've been reading, because that seemed like better than nothing, and I got that episode up on Friday. And I didn't think too much of the episode, but realistically, it turned out to be a much better episode than I thought it was going to be. But just as a thought, it didn't get as much engagement from people as some of my other episodes do. I guess, a lot of people have been, have gotten accustomed to me doing cape shit unboxings and things like that. But, it is what it is. I want the channel to grow organically. And, it's like I'm happy for every single new subscriber and every single new viewer. It means a hell of a lot to me. But, this weekend, I got, some stuff on the way. I only got one mystery box in the house. And I haven't watched or read anything new since I edited the last video. So, I'm sort of at a loss. It's I need to get up something by Tuesday. And, am I going to get anything up or not? So, if this is a exceptionally short episode today, that's why. What I will say is, it's I got this one mystery box. And it's the only one I got left in the house. And I'm just thinking, you don't know, but that episode I did on Friday actually took a hell of a lot more work than I anticipated. I spent the first initial cut of the Friday's episode was an hour long, and I spent the entire day Thursday night, just cutting it down till, it was at least, under 35 minutes. I think I finally made it to 33 minutes or whatever. And it's man, this is not, it's different when you're editing a mystery box, because when you're editing a mystery box, it's you're dealing with the content that you have on hand. So you just describe the content. When you're doing a review, and you're doing a verbal review on a video, versus when you're writing, when you're writing, it's you can edit, in just a few minutes. When you're talking, unless I'm scripted, and I've mentioned this in some episodes in the past, it's I can appreciate shows that are scripted, but it's I really am more engaged with people who are, on the cuff and more off the cuff and more authentic. Just being themselves, and that's kind of what I want to be. I want to like sort of maintain, unless I'm doing something scripted, deliberately something scripted, or a short film, or something even bigger. Low tide is perfect for me to take up this role of talk radio host. And just like engage the audience, in a way that is, me. And, it's like, then I could find the story as I trim things down. But yeah, it's like, I'm like Friday's episode didn't do too very well as far as, numbers go, but it's like, it's Halloween weekend, plus it's a review, I'm talking about, some books that not a lot of people know about or whatever, and it delves more into my personal taste. But I think I am going to start doing more movie review type stuff, and eventually I will start kicking more into live stream stuff too, maybe over weekends. Now that Link isn't on Sunday nights, maybe I can take his slot. Maybe. I don't know. Well, that's something yet to be seen, but Fridays, like the stuff I'll do on, weekends will be a little bit more free form maybe. I'll still do mystery box. I'm still probably, because I've checked the mail and I got 4 mystery boxes coming between now and next week. So like this week and next week are tied up. So it'll be business as usual. But as the months go on, it's like these mystery boxes, one, they're taking up space, and two, they cost money, so like I'm gonna, transition to be a little bit more free form or a bit more open-minded for content on Friday afternoons. So look for that towards probably later in the month. And if you guys have any suggestions or anything that you'd like to hear from me, please let me know. But in any case, yeah, like I almost opened this on Friday. And I didn't. I'm glad I didn't, because like the one package I was expecting this weekend still got delayed from the post office. So the mystery box I got today is from Super Mole Retro. He is a great supporter of the channel. He's been really active on a lot of other channels. He's got his own YouTube channel, so I'll make sure to put that in the link before. But like, let's just say that, Super Mole saves the day. So that's what we got right here. And he has, let's do a cut. Let's do a cut.
When you have a Labatt's, you have an adventure. Canadian Light, that's Labatt's. It's a great new taste in beer. Enjoy import quality at USA prices. Have an adventure. Have a Labatt's.
Okay, so like this is the Super Mole Retro Mystery Box. And he sells these on eBay, and he sells them for really cheap. It's like, usually I wouldn't really recommend going on eBay to find mystery boxes unless you know who you're dealing with. Super Mole Retro, he's around, and like from what my experience, this is like the 3rd or 4th time I've opened up one of his mystery boxes now, and I've only done one for the channel. But like there aren't like any like big books in his boxes, but you get some decent books. Particularly like if you're like a collector that is like trying to fill up runs and things like that, you might find some good hits in here, and they're cheap. He only had a couple left according to eBay, but like I don't know if that's changed. But yeah, this is the Super Mole Retro Box. I think like the second one I've done for the channel. So yeah. I thought I'd come on here tonight. Sometimes I come on here in a good mood, sometimes I go on in a bad mood, and I try to feed off of it. But like this is a time where like I'm in like an apathetic mood, and I know it's because like what's going on out there. It's like I You know, it's like, oh, I'm releasing a video on Tuesday. I feel like I'm kind of contributing to the madness. So, like, I'm really apathetic today. You know, it's like, so, like, if I'm not as witty or on my game as I sometimes am, you know, like, that's the reason why. Is this on? Yeah, it's on. But, yeah, I think, like, there's 10 books in these boxes. Yeah. Like that. Cut. Yeah, I think there's like 10 books in this. But we'll find out, you know, together here. Yeah, so let's just do this. So, okay, so we got a good book on the top already. We got Batman. I'm stuck here. We got Batman versus Predator 2, number 1 of 4. And I know there's some speculators that are driving these kind of books up in price a little bit because now that Predator and Alien are, you know, part of Marvel universe, this kind of crossover with DC or Batman's going to be, you know, rare. They're Elseworlds type, you know, books. You know, they're not in continuity. So, like, I wouldn't necessarily spec too hard on it, but it's like, I get it. But it's definitely not, you know, my sort of thing. So, anyway, we got Team Titans, number 10. Here's that 93. Yeah. Okay. When Vampires Bite, Battalion Bites Back. I have no idea. This is not my sort of thing. I take that back. It should be my sort of thing, but like it's not my kind of thing. So like, it'll go on my PC, but like tentatively go on my PC. I might end up, you know, trading this off or giving it away at some point. I don't know. So Mark Waid, Indestructible Hulk. Number 5. This cover's great, though. This cover's great. Does this have anything to do with the Planet Hulk or whatever? I have no idea. See, like this, I have, when it comes to comics, you know, it's like I collect comic books all the way up till about 1996 and 1997. And even then, I had scaled back my collecting. Like, I had collected really heavily up more till about 94, and then I scaled back even further. And then, so like between 1998 through 2017, I call my blind spot because like I stopped giving a shit about comics and I haven't like looked at them, you know, during that time. So like there might be, you know, like some really good runs, you know, like, you know, in between that time. You know, it's like I read The Boys, so I know that for a fact, and I started reading Saga. So I know there's stuff out there, and I'm trying to, like, whittle at it. But, like, yeah, if it's in my blind spot, I have no idea what the hell it is. So you'll just have to bear with me. So we got Captain Atom. Captain Atom number 4 is from the New 52. That's not my thing, but okay. I had this issue too. Deathlock number 1. It's not quite as gimmicky of a cover as covers like this back in the 90s could have been. It's still, you know, kind of gimmicky, but like I remember having this, so like I'm very happy to have this back in my collection. And it's a newsstand copy too, so that's all good. Iraq, Son of Thunder. Iraq is a series that you find a lot in the dollar bin. And this is actually the kind of thing that, you know, like I should definitely probably, you know, pick up more of the minute I start going back to thrift stores and things. Because, like, I see them all the time, and I always like the artwork on them. Just never read them. And I've seen them for years. So this will probably go into my PC. And then Detective Comics number 574. And that's definitely going into my PC. So, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, with Super Mall Retro books, is that, you're going to get, you're going to get books that are good for your collection. Might not be, if you're chasing keys, this isn't your sort of thing. But, like if you're looking to, put books into your collection or fill up runs, for the price point, you can't beat it. So definitely happy with that. Black Canary number 9 from 1993. Definitely not my thing. So that will be going back out. And this is Black Canary number 10. So yeah, that'll also be going out too. Yeah, and like as I said, with any mystery box, you're not going to win or lose. You're not always going to win. I've been building up a little bit of a Metal Men collection, and special guest Green Lantern, Metal Man number 54. So I'm very happy with that. That is definitely something that's going to go into my PC. And yeah. And then what do we have here? This one has a note on it. So we have Superman number 332, first appearance of Master Jailer. So, yeah, I'm happy with that too. That's definitely going in my personal collection. So that is, the kind of thing that you get out of a Super Mall. He does have a couple, decent keys that are in some of these mystery boxes. He's only got a couple left, I'm sure, unless, he restocks them. But yeah, I can't complain for his price. It's like, it's like that last mystery box that, that said Drat eBayed again. That was a blind buy off of eBay. And, I was kind of annoyed at, like putting a free comic book day in, as a hit out of the box. But, like, I got my money worth out of that. Super Mall Retro, this is definitely, going to be more Copper Age with some Bronze Age thrown in, and it's like you're going to find some stuff for your PC. So I'm not really going to complain, and I'll continue to buy his boxes from time to time, even when I'm not doing it for a video. But did Super Mall Retro save the day? I'd say yes, he did. And I'll include a link to his eBay. And his YouTube channel below. And yeah, I guess that's it. Man, that was rough. Stay safe out there. And yeah, I have an idea of what I'll be doing for Friday's episode, but like I just need to take a couple of days. Plus I got to edit this one. But anyway, if you haven't, please like and subscribe to this channel. It is it's growing a little bit at a time, and I have some grand ideas for it as I go along, and it's like I'm really enjoying making new friends. I'm making a lot of new friends on here, and that's great. And like the input I've been getting has been, wonderful. And it's like the way I see it is that, when it comes to YouTube, this is a great thing. We're all, we're all able to like grow together. So I'd like to thank everybody for stopping by. I'm a little bit off my game, I get that, but maybe I'll have a real fire under my ass by the time the next one comes along. But thank you, Super Mall Retro, for saving the day and shipping things out fast as hell. And I will see everybody on the next one.